Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday morning. I am heading to work, but first I have to go get my sister, so that's actually what I'm doing right now, is going to get my sister. And that does not need to be on because it's not that hot this morning. Also, I don't know if you guys can see, I got my little duck for the car. So also, you probably might have noticed, actually you probably didn't because I've never put it in a video before, I got a new car, which is really fun because I have had my other car since the time I got my license, and it wasn't even really my car. It was my parents' car that was given to them by our neighbor, and so it just kind of like became my car because it's what they had and it's what I could drive. So that's what I've been using. So just recently I bought a car on Carvana, and that is what I'm driving now. Now the unfortunate thing is they hit it when they were transporting it, and so the paint got scraped off the whole top. So I do actually have to go and get a different car now because they have a 7-day money-back guarantee. And they said I could keep this one so I'd have something to drive around in because the air conditioning went out of my other car. So I'm keeping this one to drive around in until I get my new one on next Monday. So yeah, that's what it's looking like right now, and that's kind of how things are gonna go. But yeah, I'm gonna go pick up my sister, and I'll see you guys when I get there. We made it! My sister's actually just handing off baby Momo to grandma so she can babysit him for the day. And then we're gonna head out to work, so I'll see if my sister wants to be filmed, but if not, you probably won't see her, so. You complaining about your hair? Huh? Oh. We're gonna go to work. No amount of filming will make me excited. Alright guys, unfortunately, we're at work. We made it. So I'll probably see you guys after work when I'm dropping this girl off. When we're all sweaty. Yeah, we're all sweaty, gross after PE.
6.5 hours later.
I'm back from work, and I actually dropped my sister off. We were just like so hot when we got in the car, just like I suspected. So that is why she's already gone, and yeah, that was my work day. I wish it went by as fast for me as it went by for you, but, and it's only Tuesday, so I'm gonna have to do that every day for like 3 more days.
Stupid.
But yeah, anyway. Alright, so I figure that since I'm waiting for my car and to just pass the time a little bit, let's talk about my favorite thing ever, books. Alright, so I'm gonna be real. I have not been able to read as much as I was reading during summertime because I have a full-time job, and therefore I work all week long, and the only time I get off is Sundays. So forgive me if at 10 o'clock at night I'm tired and want to go to bed instead of reading, which I want to read really bad. I'm actually reading Defy the Night, which I talked about in one of my other videos. I'm like halfway through it, and I've been halfway through it for a couple weeks now because I just haven't been able to sit down and read. But I've been tabbing it a little bit as I go, and I'm really, really enjoying this book so far. It is really fun. It's a really fun read. So far, I've not been bored. I'm having a great time. The chapters are a little long, but nothing I can't handle. It's like 15 pages, I think, at the most. So not bad at all, and I'm really enjoying this one so far. But this is not what this little segment is going to be about. It's going to be about the 2 books that I read last month. Pretty quickly too, because they were just such good books, and then after I finished those ones I picked this one up, and then I couldn't finish this one yet because, you know, work. It's just, we love it. A necessary evil, unfortunately. The books I do want to talk about, I have quickly run out of room on this bookshelf, if you can't tell, so I'm gonna need to get rid of some of them. Like, there's some of the books on here that I need to just like throw away. I'm sick of them. But anyway, not throw away, oh my gosh, no. We're going to be selling or giving away, probably to a library, that's what my guess is. But we're actually gonna be talking about these books right here, because when I tell you, these books were so good. And guys, I didn't expect them to be this good because I think they're young adult, which I've been straying away from young adult more. I've been reading a lot more adult books lately, which is fine. It's just, I'm not a huge fan, and this might be weird for some of you guys, but because I know a lot of people like it. I just personally don't care for it so much. I don't care for smut and gross stuff in the books. To me, I think it's gross. I don't really want to read about it. It's just a personal preference. But so anyway, what I want to talk about is this one, this duology. I don't know if there's gonna be more, but if you can't tell from the amount of tabs I have, and let me tell you, when I tab, guys, I do not over tab. I tab things that like literally I'm like, in case I want to go back and read this, like read what I thought was good about this book, I'm going to like especially tab these pages because like there's something in this page that really struck me, especially since like I'm somebody who likes to mark the spots where I get like butterflies and stuff, and that doesn't happen very often, but it happened a couple times in these books, obviously, if you can't tell. So I really wanted to mark those. And I also really like I'm a writer. I consider myself a part-time writer. I have not finished a book yet, so I'm not going to say I'm an author, but I am a writer, and I do like to write. I'm writing a book right now that I'm not sure if it's going to go anywhere, but it's just fun. It's fun to write my ideas and kind of have a book. I've written a book before. I know I talked about it. But, yeah, so I like to write too. But anyway, I like to mark those parts because they inspire me and they make me want to be better at writing. So these books, The Savage Song, they were so good. This is the Monster Severity duology, and it was so good, guys. The way V.E. Schwab writes, it's just amazing. And then here's the second book. There's my tabs for the second book. And I do have to say, this book is longer. So the second book is longer than the first book, and I was really excited about that because I did not want this one to end. This one was so freaking good. Like, I love August, and I love Kate so much. Their characters are just perfection. But yeah, these books were so good, and I just literally have I literally have nothing to say about, like, bad to say about these books. They were just so good. But, I guess there's one little hiccup. This book, I would say, was much better than the second one. I enjoyed this one a lot more. I liked August's character more in this book. I think I really like his, like, innocence in the way he doesn't want to be what everybody thinks he is, which is a monster. I love the way that he doesn't want to be that, and the way the whole book he's trying to be someone else. And I think that is just, like, such a good character. Like, so good. It is so good. It's actually really inspired me. I think this is an amazing book. Like, it took me a couple days to finish this one, so if you're thinking about picking it up, it's barely 400 pages, so pick it up, read it. It's really good, and it goes by a lot faster because the chapters are short and the words are pretty big on the page. Like, they're pretty big on there. There's not many words on there. This one did feel longer. It was longer, but it felt longer. Like, when I was reading it, I had a harder time getting through this one. It took me longer to read this one. I'm not sure. I don't remember what I gave it. Let me check my phone. Okay, so I actually gave these both 5 stars. I don't know if you guys can see. So I gave both of these books 5 stars. If you guys want to read my reviews for them, you definitely can. I think mine's just Reagan Manning. I'm pretty sure that's what my Goodreads is. I gave them both 5 stars, but I probably, now that it's been a while since I've read them, I would definitely probably give this one, I always say definitely probably, like canceling them out. I would probably give this one like 4.5 stars because this one was good, but this one was better. The first one was better. I definitely liked the first one a lot more, finished it faster, and I just overall had a better time reading it. That, I think, is going to conclude this little book segment. Like, I really do want to, like, finish this one so I could talk to you guys about it. I wish I would have finished it before I filmed this little middle point. But I really, really want to read. I'm probably going to read tonight because I do feel like it. So I've been wanting to pick it up, but I'm just like, I don't want to spend like my whole afternoon reading and then I just wake up tomorrow and have work. And like, I do enjoy reading, but I feel like when I sit down and read, it takes up a lot of my time, and I have other things that I want to be doing too. So I feel like I've been less inclined to pick up a book, which I need to, because sitting on TikTok is not being productive. And reading these books, like, it would take me the same amount of time that I sit on TikTok every night. So if I want to just take my book into the living room and read, I can. My problem is I like to read in my bed, and when I go to bed, I end up falling asleep. So anyway, yeah, so I'm going to, actually, let's spray this. It smells good. Shout out Bath & Body Works Pumpkin Apple. So good. Anyway, oh yeah, and that's another thing, like, I really want to read more Kindle books because, ooh, another V.E. Schwab book is popping up on my recommended. Might have to check that one out too. Anyway, I want to read more Kindle books. Like, I've joined the Kindle Club. I have Kindle Unlimited for 3 months, and I've read 1 book on here, and I really need to get on here and read it. Actually, I need to take this to work with me because I can read this at work because it can just fit in my purse, which is really cool. She's dusty, guys. Oh my gosh, I need to read more. This is making me sad. Also, I don't know if I ever showed you guys my new decorations in the back. But anyway, yeah, that's it. I've read 2 books since July, like 2 books, and I'm on the 3rd. Yeah, I need to read more. I still have Gallant by V.E. Schwab that I need to read. I have The Near Witch, but Near Witch didn't have very good ratings, so I think that was like her debut novel or something, but I was gonna read it just because I wanted to see how her writing changed over time. Somebody said that I'm gonna have to end up reading Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, and I probably will. I just have to definitely read that one when I'm not in a reading slump and when I have plenty of time, because trust me, it won't get done. I'm just so worried about it being slow. So yeah, guys, I think that concludes this little book reading interlude. I will let you guys know if I read more or if I finish it, because I'm gonna read tonight. So let's see how far I can get. I might stay up pretty late and I might finish it tonight. It's a really good book. I'm really enjoying it. If you guys have read Defy the Night, let me know what you guys think about it. I know that it was gaining traction a little bit on TikTok for a while, but I don't know if it died out or what. But people were saying that it was really good and deserved more hype, and I honestly agree. I think I'm also gonna have to move away a little bit from princes and princesses, or like kingdoms, kings and queens, because I feel like I read a lot of books like that, and it might be nice to get away from that, which I think is why like our Dark Duet or the Monsters of Verity series was such a breath of fresh air, because there was like no kings and queens. It was just like it was just like something new, something I haven't heard of before, and that was really fun. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to read more books like that, because that was a really fun, refreshing experience, and I'm kind of craving something other than like princes and princesses, kings and queens, kingdoms. I'm never tired of Enemies to Lovers, though. That could go on forever, and she would never get tired. But yeah, so that concludes this little interlude, and I will see you guys in the next clip, whatever it may be, me finishing that book, me getting my car, because today's Saturday, so that's coming in a couple days, which I'm so excited, and I probably spent too much money on decorations, but that's okay. I'll film that for you guys when those come too. But yeah, so see you guys in the next clip. Also, support Sam and Colby. They just got 10 million subscribers, and like, stop, because I'm so excited for the Conjuring video. They need to release that. Anyway, bye. Hello. So it's actually a week later, and it's also my birthday, and I just kind of wanted to talk about like some books that I've been reading, kind of just where I'm at right now. I finished Defy the Night a couple of days ago, actually, and it was really, really good. I really liked it, and I definitely think it deserves more hype, exactly like people said on TikTok and stuff. I didn't tab it much. I'm sorry, I'm trying to pull it out. I didn't tab it much. I did these little ones, but like I said, I only tab parts that like really make me feel some certain type of way. And there wasn't much of it in this book, but I did really enjoy this book. And not gonna lie, I was feeling her and the king for real. Like, I don't know why, but I was. After that, I finished that one, and I started to read The Curse of Saints. Yeah, The Curse of Saints by Kate Dramas. And when I looked this book up, it didn't have amazing ratings. It had, I mean, they weren't bad, but it's like so average. They were like, I think it was like 3.7 or something. And that's not bad, but I started it, I think I got like 40 pages in. 32. I was 32 pages in, and I was just like, there was a lot of world building, and I just was like totally lost within the first couple pages. So I actually like set this one down, and I was like, you know, maybe we're not ready for her yet. And so instead, I've decided to pick up Night Circus and read this one instead. So I've literally barely started it. I haven't even read the first chapter. I was just kind of wanting to read some romance, and I think this is romance, not really sure. It literally says right on the back, like, a love story for adults that feels luxuriously romantic. So that's what we're hoping for. But other than that, yeah, I guess I could just show you guys my car, since I know that that's what a lot of you are probably clicking on this video for, because it's going to be in the title. So yeah, let me just go show you what that looks like. There she is. Here's my cute little keychain, which is like adorable. And then this is like my decorations that I got. It's like this cute fuzzy steering wheel cover. I also got these really cute headrests, which like they're everything. And then this, okay, this is my favorite part, guys. I got this cute little like, what is this called? Rear view mirror decoration, I guess. And then these, like, stop. I know it's hard for you guys to see, but they're like little ladybugs. Hi, that's me. They're like little ladybugs, and I put them like everywhere. They were like $3. So freaking cute. And then I also got this, which, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, these match my steering wheel cover. And then I also forgot to mention I got this, which, this thing is really, really cool. I don't actually think it's meant for cars, but it, like, sprays scent, like, essential oils every, like, couple of minutes, and it goes on, like, an 8-hour cycle, which is really, really cool, and it smells so good. But yeah, that's basically everything in here. And then my car, you might notice like the seats are a different color because this is the new car. So this is my car that's actually mine. I am keeping this one. And yeah, so I'm super excited about it. And now I just have a payment I have to make every month, which, I mean, it sucks, but also like I needed a car. And I'm really, really grateful that I am able to purchase one with my job. So I'm really, really happy, and I couldn't expect anything better. Like, honestly, it's an amazing car, and I'm super, super glad that it's mine. No, but for real, guys, I do want to actually talk about Defy the Night for a little bit longer, because it was actually so good. And like I told you guys, like, how I needed to stray away from like kingdoms and kings and queens and princes and princesses and everything. I know I talked about that, but for real, this one kind of made me like want to go back on saying that, because it was so good. Like, I don't feel like it was too heavily involved with the kingdom, even though like was, but it wasn't. Because, okay, I guess it's because all of the like kingdom ones I've been reading lately have been like talking about like wars and stuff, and like the kingdom going to war with like other places, if that makes any sense. Even though that was gross. But yeah, like, so it was like really refreshing to have. And also the story was like so unique. Like the fact that she was working with the prince the whole time and didn't even know it until like he faked his death, and then she figured out that he was like, the prince was actually Wes. Like, that was insane to me. And like I thought I saw it coming until like she got brought to like the throne room, and he like asked them to bring her back to his bedroom, or like his chambers and everything. I was like, okay, maybe this guy actually is bad. But like, it ended up being so good. And like, the ending was really, actually, I don't really remember how it ended. I literally read this like a couple days ago, and I'm already forgetting how it ended. Also, I'm turning on the fan, it's hot. Oh yeah, and then she ends up like working with them to help fight for like the medicine to be used correctly. And like, I thought that was really, really cool, because then they end up like working with the people who they were against and letting them go. It was really good. Like, it was really good. I definitely highly recommend this book. It was a really good book. So yeah, I think I gave this one 4 stars, just because, like I said, I save my 5 stars for the books that I just like am blown away by and like can't get enough of and wish I could read again for the first time. That's the ones I save the 5 stars for. But yeah, this was a really good book. It was 4 stars for me, and I'm definitely gonna read the next one, because there's, I think, 2 more? 1 more? I don't know. We're gonna find out, because I will be reading it. Hello? So I also did want to talk about my book a little bit, since I'm going to like start writing right now. I wanted to talk about, because I know I like put a little bit of it in my vlog last time, where I was like jamming to some music and writing my story, and I'm still doing that, but like I totally scrapped my old idea. So this was my old idea right here. I wrote my first draft and then printed it out just so I could have something to like hold, read like a book, and see what worked and what didn't. But my problem with this book was that I started writing it just like out of the blue one day. I just started with chapter 1 and it just went from there. There was no outline, there was no plan. It was just like, see where it goes. And then I developed the plan from what I had already written. Well, it was very messy. There was things in the plot like that didn't add up, plot holes. There was plot holes. I had some characters that were unnecessary, and it just felt very like aimless, I guess I should say. And so I've totally scrapped this idea, and this was supposed to be a fantasy book. Totally scrapped this idea, and I've started over with something brand new with new characters and an entirely different plot. And it's actually like set in real world, which is a change from this book because this was a totally made up world. And I'm really, really happy with the way it's going. I wrote out my outline for like 3 weeks, and it's really fleshed out. It made it so that I knew exactly where I was going with every single chapter, and I have the ending figured out, the middle figured out, every single point in between, the conflict, the plot twist, and everything, and I'm a lot happier with how it's looking now. And so I can kind of show you guys a little bit of my outline if you would like to see it. So yeah, let me go ahead and open it up. So this is my outline. Obviously, I don't want to like give too much of it away. I mean, here's my like just very rough like table of contents. I have 32 chapters planned out. My characters, or like the main characters, it's 2 main characters, and so what I'm going for, I've only gotten 9 chapters like for my first draft actually written. Sorry, my bangs are wild right now. It's because they don't want to do what they're supposed to. Let me go clip them back actually. Much better. It's not better for you, but it's better for me, I promise. Ew, absolutely not. So, I will tell you a rough, very, very rough synopsis of what it's about, because I am worried about, like, I know I don't get a lot of views on here, but I am worried about somebody, and that's, like, the whole reason why I'm scared, is because I'm worried about somebody, like, taking this idea and running with it. So I'm just going to give you a very, very rough, synopsis of what it is. It's basically going to be a paranormal fantasy type, book about, like, a creature who is doing some dirty work, on Earth. And basically it's very heavily inspired by Supernatural, the show, if you've watched it, because my 2 main characters are 2 grown men who are trying to basically fight this paranormal supernatural being. Basically, that's what it is. That's a very rough thing. There's a lot more to it. But yeah, I just kind of want to give you guys a little taste and see if, I know everybody reads different things, but if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, that is what I will be writing. And I've been reading my drafts to my sister, or my draft to my sister, as I write my chapters, and I've already told my best friend that I'm sending her a copy as soon as I finish my first draft so she can give me some criticism. But I really, really want that, like, unbiased, helpful criticism that will tell me, like, this sucks, fix this, and take this out, this is unnecessary, don't know why this chapter's in here, what is this character's purpose if they're not helping, that kind of stuff. And so I really, really want that to happen. Like, I really want to be able to send drafts out, and I think that'd be really cool to get feedback and be able to write something, because I'm aspiring to get something traditionally published one day, but I have to have a good enough book to do that first. So I'm really, really trying hard to make this book something that will be desirable to agents. And yeah, I just really want to get this book out there, because I want people, my dream with creating things has always been for people to enjoy something I've created as much as I do. And that's like why I make Sims videos, and that's why I make gaming videos and stuff like that. It's just because I want somebody to be able to like my characters and love the things that I've created the same way that I like the things that I've created. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, and that's kind of my aim. Anyway guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and start writing, and I'll end this video here and let you guys go find some other video to watch. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I also wanted to thank you guys so much for helping me hit 200 subscribers. I don't even know what I'm at right now. I can actually look right now. We're at 226 subscribers, when it feels like just yesterday I literally hit 100, and now I'm already at 226, and that's like crazy to me. And my Kindle unboxing video has like 5.1k views, and that's like absolutely insane. But yeah, thank you guys so much for that, and I am just loving all the love you guys are giving the videos, and I love answering back your guys' comments. Every single comment I get, I've answered back, and if I did miss yours, it was totally by accident, because I have been trying to hit every single comment. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you want to see in my next video. If you want me to give you a video about my writing process or what I do, which it's very, very not professional, because I am not a professional. or if you would like me to just talk more about my books that I'm reading. I am reading a lot less right now because of work just starting up. We just finished our first month of school because I work in a school. So everything's a little bit crazy right now, but if you guys would like to see more from me, go ahead and give me some suggestions on what you'd like to see, because I try to make the stuff that you guys like, because I also enjoy those things. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, hopefully sooner rather than later. Bye!